Many people are waiting for something in their life to change, to take away the lack or the separation of not having the life that they want. You work hard and you start accumulating abundance or wealth, and you start thinking, okay, I want the boat. When you get the boat, the experience produces an emotion that takes away the lack of not having it. But if you're creating reality and it's not working, then many people will spend their entire life living in lack. You gotta know your message, you gotta know what you're doing. Then the criticism becomes actually an exchange of information. I think we're living in a crazy time where it's very easy to take shots at people. But I think if you're really an expert on what you do, it's hard to take you down. And most people return back to the familiar, right? And they say, oh, this feels right to me. Well, that feels familiar, right? So if a person is stuck in their life, the first step to change is examining your thoughts, paying attention to how you speak and how you act, and look at these emotions that keep you connected to the past and finally decide, does this emotion belong in my future? And I think many people try to create a new personal reality as the same personality, and it doesn't work. We literally have to become someone else, and it's fundamental. You'll never look for it. You only look for it when you feel separate from it. So it's kind of an analogy of, like, cause and effect, waiting for your healing to feel gratitude, waiting for your abundance to feel worthy or successful, waiting for your relationship to feel love, the old model of reality of cause and effect. The new model of reality is causing an effect.
Causing an effect.
Yeah, the moment you feel gratitude, your healing begins.
Wow.
The moment you're empowered and you're worthy, you're stepping or generating abundance, you're stepping towards your success. Now, the moment you're in love with yourself and in love with life and you see beauty in all things, it's natural that you'll attract an equal. So that's causing an effect, right?
And what I'm hearing you say is that your personality creates your personal reality, and your personality is based on how we think, act, and feel. And so if we're living in a personality state currently that is creating the results of feeling separate or lacked from abundance, a better relationship, more money, better health, then we must learn to shift the personality to create a new reality for ourselves.
It's exactly the truth. In other words, in order for you to create a new personal reality, you have to change your personality. In other words, nothing changes in our life until we change.